Welcome to Man Talk 133, where men unite. What's up, my boy?
What's happening, bro? How you feeling, man?
Ain't nothing to it, dog. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe,
Right.
and remix, whatever y'all want to do with it. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
Thanks for subscribing. We growing up. We appreciate that. Y'all help us get to 10,000, and then we're
That's
gonna
right.
keep on going up from there. So, dog, today we're gonna talk about you health and right, dog. See, that dog gonna curse, didn't you?
We say you what?
Health and like health.
Okay.
Health and yeah, they thought I was gonna say
Okay.
effing, but I ain't, I ain't getting
Yeah.
with that.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
It
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, bro. What you say? Church folk were ready, boy, they were ready to hit them comments. You know what I'm
That was waiting.
saying? Boy, good God Almighty. I thought y'all both be Christians.
Yeah, they won't
Yeah,
hit the
yeah.
comments any other time, but when they find that one flaw, they got
It don't take but one. Dog, let me take my
you.
glass off of that. It don't take but one.
That one, that's it. They
That's
own
it, dog. So, dog, we're gonna talk about it today, man. I was I go to the hospital, deliver out there a lot. I'm
it.
out there most of the time. So got me to thinking, dog, what do you think are the health issues of men over 50?
I
You
say,
know, there's a lot of them, but
yeah,
what are some you think
I say
can
blood pressure. You
mm-hmm.
know, well, I know you probably got some on your notes, but I say blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? We kind of, you tend to ignore that because of the way we eat.
Yep, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? And then plus, man, like, I hear some people say that, when their blood pressure up, they have a headache or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't really know how that works. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I guess that can contribute as as it being called the silent killer.
Yeah.
Cause you don't know, your blood pressure's up, but some people say they can tell when their head is hurting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. The head get the
Yeah.
hurting, and they some of them get nauseous, I guess. It just depends on the people. But um the reason why I picked 50 because I'm over 50. Well, I'm 50. You over
Right.
50. So
Right.
most of the people that we roll with
Yeah.
over 50. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Most of them. It said men health issues over 50 often include heart disease, prostate problems, and urinary issues. Heart disease, including coronary artery disease, is a leading cause of death for men. Let me say that part again because men don't like to go to them,
Oh yeah.
get that stuff checked out, dog. Heart disease,
Gotcha.
including coronary artery disease, is a leading cause of death for men. It didn't say black men, white men, it said for men.
Mm-hmm.
And prostate cancer is the second most common cancer among men.
Mm-hmm.
You got others that include ED, urinary and urinary incontinence, which could impact the quality of life. Now, that incontinence is just an enlarged prostate gland, cause people to, not to
Yeah.
be able to pee good
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff like that. Like you said, another one is bladder cancer. I ain't heard that one too much though, dog.
Yeah, that's one of the worst. All of it's bad, but that bladder cancer, man, that's one of the worst ones, man. That bladder cancer is like, from my memory, hearing people did have talked about it. That
Uh-huh.
bladder cancer is like right up there with that, almost like up there with that pancreatic.
Oh, really?
It,
That
it,
much pain?
yeah, they talk like you get that bladder cancer, dog. You really ain't got much long.
That's crazy, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So y'all stop playing. Men, we talking to the men over 50. Now I ain't
Mhm.
saying you got to be over 50 because I started getting
Yeah.
my prostate checked at 38, I think. The man was
I
like, well,
think
you ain't got to be 45.
yeah.
I said, I get what you're saying.
I think they dropped it again. The 40 is 35 or either 40.
Yeah, they may have because when you
They
think
dropped it
about it,
again.
man, it is like it's increasing. The reason why it's increasing is because they don't really want to take care of themselves, dog.
Hmm.
Just go
Yeah.
to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And you mentioned this too, um, high blood pressure, hypertension.
Yep.
That come from stress.
Hmm.
Bruh, if you got like a lot of stress in your life, y'all got to cut it out. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You got to figure some type of way to manage that.
And you eating
Um,
on the road, like you eating bad. You got your bad already. Like if you got stress, like you said,
yeah.
and, you got your bad eating habits.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Depends, you know, if you eating and you on the run all the time,
Lack of sleep,
yeah, it ain't gonna be good.
lack of sleep, physical and emotional health problems. You know what I'm saying? Hey, got a divorce or going through a
Hmm.
marriage, bad whatever you going through, dog. Y'all need to fix that. And then physical. I guess when I think of physical, I would imagine they talking about somebody that's like a like they used to could walk
Hmm.
and now they can't. They used to
Right.
can do stuff with their hands and maybe lose an arm or a leg or a stroke or something like that. I would imagine that's when they say physical.
Hmm.
I guess it's only
What you mean? What you mean? But when you say physical, like,
physical and emotional health problems. I guess physical would be your body. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
okay,
your
yeah,
physical ailments and stuff like that.
okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, like you saying, like some people be, like be wanting to try to walk,
Yeah.
exercise and stuff like that, but they can't do it no more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They got that. I don't really know. I know you do a lot of, go to the gym a lot. I don't know what could replace that if a person can't physically walk to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, to physically, exercise. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know,
I don't
what
either,
they could do.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they try to go to a what they call it, a physical therapist or something, put them on a treadmill or something and monitor them,
Maybe
something, maybe something like that. But
like a one of them walking pools or something.
yeah, there might be something. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think I
something
seen
like
people
that.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I would think they would, like you said, there would be something they could figure out
yeah,
for,
cause
especially if you're active.
cause like you saying, you got to have some kind of exercise in your life. Like you
Yeah.
just don't want to just waste away. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if something is going on physical with you know what I'm saying, like, maybe you can
Hmm.
get a physical therapy, like you said, that walking pool. I have seen people in those walking pools.
Yeah. Yeah, man. They'd get in there, because I guess to help them,
Hmm. No weight
what's
on.
get the strength in their legs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I know some people out there, some nurses and whatever they are. Y'all listen, and doctors, y'all let us know. Physical therapists, I would imagine, because that would be tough. Like you said, you go from doing all this to now
Hmm.
you can't do nothing,
Right. And
and
then
it's
that
just
way, and the reason why I brought it up, because a lot of people be like, well, I'm physically unfit to walk.
mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah,
my blood pressure is going up. Meds ain't helping. Diet ain't helping. So I
yeah,
can't exercise. I'm just saying, like, for some people may say that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's like older people,
yeah. True
and
that. Yeah,
it'll be kind of like they wasting away. It seemed like it would be something that can be put in place. Like you said, a weight, the water pool, swimming
yeah.
pool or whatever, walking pool or whatever.
Yeah, you
Good
think
question for
about it,
yeah, good
huh?
question for the doctors and nurses though.
Yeah, like you think about it, man. It's just like you remember out there, they had that in the country. They had a nice. I forgot who had that real nice blue Grand Arena.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um, I can't think of the name. Molly Bell and all them out there.
yeah,
They had a real nice, and they set it in front of that store,
yep,
and
yep.
it just sat
I
there.
think it's still there.
And it just
Yeah,
went down to nothing.
yep.
So like you said, if you don't drive it and you don't whatever, it's gonna go to nothing. Same thing with your body. If you can't work it out, then it's gonna do the same thing. You may pick up weight, and
Mm-hmm.
then when you do start trying to, work out, you might hurt yourself because you ain't used to your body ain't used to the weight, your
Mm-hmm.
knees, ankles. Yeah, I seen people, man, got fat ankles. They ain't nothing
Right,
funny, but I'm just saying they
right.
because so much weight and
Or fluid or something like that.
yeah, dog,
Right?
it's crazy. And this is like we talked about this earlier, but this one right here, I don't understand why men do it.
Yeah,
That
yep.
prostate, dog.
Got
Because
to get it. Got to
when
get
it
it done, bro.
got to, it's what like 5 seconds maybe, if that
Yep.
long.
Got to, man. It's what it is, man. It's part of the human anatomy. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got to get it done.
And look, this is something a lot of men don't want to talk about.
It
But
was.
we gotta talk about we man talk 133, dog. That ED, dog. The boys can't
Oh yeah.
I about
Yeah.
to say the boys can't I mean, I got it where kids ain't supposed to watch it.
Right.
They can't
Right.
get up. You dig what
Right.
I'm saying? They
Right.
can't get it up no more, and they got the, erectile ED can have both physical and mental, uh, emotional causes, and it's
Mm-hmm.
important to discuss with your doctor. If
Mm-hmm.
you know something ain't right, like
Right.
the old men that go ahead and try to marry these young women,
Right.
it ain't gonna add up, dog. I'm just,
You know what happened? You got to put it out there since we're on the topic. You know what happened when you hear about them.
yeah,
You done took them blue pills. You done took too many of them.
start blacking out.
Yeah, hey, it is what it is, man. You
Got to
be
talk.
wondering like, you be the one like, hey man, what happened to such and such and such, man? You know, hey,
Joker had a heart attack, dog. How
yeah,
that? The blue pill.
yeah. And that's what it is, man.
I
You
mean,
know.
hey, bro, I know got to talk about uncomfortable stuff, dog. That's one of the things
Oh
that's
yeah.
uncomfortable, to people, man. Low testosterone. Some men, now I've never heard of this, and I'm pretty sure it exists. Male menopause. Some men experience
Right.
declining uh, testosterone levels, leading to changes in physical appearance, energy levels, and sexual function.
Mm-hmm.
They can't, bruh. They
I
good
think,
for like
yeah,
2, 3 years, dog. They
yeah, I
don't
think
really.
if that happened, I think if that happened to guys, man, or something like that, that's when they just like, I think when they just get like, just overly overweight.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
like when you see them, you be like, man, I remember my man was he was
yeah,
about our size, you know what I'm saying? And now he's
yeah,
just like overly, you know, just balloon or whatever, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So I'm thinking it's like what you talking about, like that, what's that, male menopause?
The male menopause, dog.
Yeah, something like that may happen, like if it be a drastic weight gain or something, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean,
Yeah, man.
you know,
Now,
we,
dog.
me personally, I'm in the 50s. I still feel pretty good in shape or whatever. I still can walk and those stuff like that or whatever. So,
Me
you
too,
know,
dog.
yeah.
Now I can mess with the men when they're having they little fits in there and acting
Mhm.
up. I can
Right.
say y'all going through male menopause.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dog, with that male menopause over there, dog. You acting like
Right.
a female. Stop it.
Right.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
you know what? The women that's watching that's watching the show today, they gonna use that on their men. Watch.
Yes, I
Yeah,
mean, with male menopause.
cause they been getting it used on them for so many years. You know what I'm saying? Like
You for
male
real, boy.
menopause.
What's wrong with your husband? Going through menopause? Male menopause?
Like, yeah, man. But you right though. I don't think I recall hearing that though.
Yeah, me either, dog. Hey, if it's made up, they made it up. I'm
Yeah.
using it. We coined it here on Man Dog 132.
Right.
Male menopause, dog.
Right.
That's what it is. Got to,
Got to spread the word. Got to spread the word.
yeah, man. When you go through all that, like, ED,
Hmm.
you go through the other stuff, blood pressure and all that stuff, like, it causes things to happen, and it
Hmm.
causes you to experience depression,
Hmm.
due to,
Right.
like you said, man, you can't work out no more. Some
Hmm.
people go into retirement, right?
Hmm.
And they so used to working,
Yep.
man, they go into depression. You would think that'll be a happy time. They work their
Right.
whole life for
Right. I know it was a happy time for me. I don't know
it.
about the rest of it. but my 13-year-old, she keep me going. So hey,
Oh
so
shoot.
I got to maintain and be right there with her. So I'm in shape. I'm pretty good. Thank the Lord. I'm in shape. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So,
that is
but I know
funny.
what you're saying. There's a lot of people, man,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, bro, like, or sis or whatever. I'm like, I thought, this is what you strive to
All your whole
reach.
life.
And then you retire, you finally retired, like now it's like you said, you know what
Dog,
I'm saying? Like
I can
depressed.
find something to do,
I
dog.
can
I
find something
promise
to
you.
do, dog.
I'm telling you.
If I ain't had my 13-year-old, I can find, if, after I do my little walks or whatever, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I could do something if it ain't nothing but turn the remote control or something, lay
You
on
ain't
the couch.
lying.
All them years I work, man,
Shoot.
like,
Get up here and make videos every day.
yeah, yeah, I could do,
Video
we could do that then all day long,
all day long.
like some of the content creators. They
We
up
be
here all day.
8 hours a day, dog.
Yeah.
That's our job.
Yeah.
Uh, then, we talk about the high blood pressure. High cholesterol is a common
Mhm.
concern that can increase the risk of heart disease. Like you said, just people over 50, especially truck drivers. Let me holler
That's
at
a
the truck drivers for a minute.
yeah,
Hey,
that's a sleeper right there.
yeah,
The cholesterol, but go ahead.
I'm gonna holler at them, dog. Hey, I know the restaurants they set us up, dog. Like you think about it, you can get for I would say $6.
Mm-hmm.
You can get two sandwiches, a fry, and a drink for $5. But it'll cost you $10, $12 to get a salad. That don't even make sense, dude. Why can't
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, let me talk to the people. Let me talk to the people that doggone do this stuff. Why can't y'all make salads more affordable? You dig
That's
what I'm
what I,
saying?
that's what I always wondered, but I didn't have a platform to ask that question back
Yeah,
then.
you got one
I'm
now.
glad you asking it because it's like, bro, like all of the food that's like nutritious and good for us, that's sky high.
Expensive. Yes.
But you can get ramen noodles or whatever that's full of salt and all that stuff
Yeah.
like that. You can get that what $2 for 16 of 24,
You
whatever it
ain't
is.
lying. Yeah. For
You know what
real
I'm saying?
though.
Like you said with the fries and the in the salads.
Yeah, man. And then you think about it, when you go to some of these restaurants, man,
Hmm.
like just the salad alone. We ain't talking about no drink, no nothing. Like Subway. Go to Subway.
Hmm.
Subway, I'm putting y'all out there. Maybe y'all sponsor us or something, I don't know, but we're gonna
Right.
put you out there, right? We're gonna make you famous. No, I'm just
Right.
you go to Subway and you get a foot long.
Hmm.
Dude, a foot long at Subway right now will cost you like $12.
Hmm.
Used to be like $6, $7. And
Hmm.
then folk go look at it, they like, wait a minute, I can go to cookout. I get that tray. You know what I'm saying? I got the tray where I can get the sandwich or whatever you're gonna get, two sides
Burger.
and a
Burger.
larger, and I can eat for later on. I'm going to
Yeah.
get this for like $8.
With that cookout style tray, what is it? The burger, the fries, and the nuggets,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
either the hot dog.
yeah. Think
Hey,
about that though.
cause Hardy's got a bag like that too. I think Wendy's got like a $5
Yeah,
bag or something too. See, so I know what you're saying, but I bet you couldn't get no salad out of Wendy's or somewhere like that cheap.
yeah. What I about to say, where the $5 salads at, y'all? I'm
Right.
just I'm just wondering that maybe y'all can try to help us out, dog.
So you need to get on them, dog. Get on them.
Hey, bro, we need the $5 salads. I ain't talking about the little bitty one this big,
Right.
this big. We need a real salad for $5. You know what I'm saying? If you can make a burger, dude, matter of fact, they give you two burgers, a fry, and a drink, and some of them throw an apple pie, a cookie or something in there
See what I'm saying?
for $5.99. Dog, you sitting pretty. And truck drivers, you know what they do? Stop in these restaurants, these truck stops, these areas like that, and
Hmm.
they load up
You know the
and don't think about the cholesterol.
right. You know the crazy part about it too. When they
Uh,
throw that apple pie in there, they come back and hit you. They'll be like, you can get a second one for only 50 cents
yeah, you can
or
get two
something
for a
like that. So
dollar.
you got two for $1. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But
one
yeah, go ahead and hit them with the cholesterol though. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
one costs you $1.19, but I can give you another one. It's basically free.
See what I'm saying?
But the cholesterol, real thing. Y'all gotta stop playing with that cholesterol. That's
Yeah.
killing a lot of people, dog.
Yep.
A lot of people dying from cholesterol, man. And last time I went to the doctor, I'm gonna let the folk know. Last time I went to the doctor, my eye was up a little bit, but I
Mm-hmm.
know where it had came from because I had increased. They say you eat sweets, right? I had
Yep.
increased my sweet intake
Mm-hmm.
because I don't do no sweets. I may do like ice cream one day a week or something like that, like on
Right.
Sundays at this place we go to. I
Mm-hmm.
don't do no sweets at all. But my cholesterol, because I was eating, I was wilding out, dog. I
Right.
lost control, dog. I would eat sweets, dog. I would put them
Oh yeah.
doggone lemon shortbread joints from Family Dollar.
Oh, they tight.
They,
It was boy. Hey, they straight dog. Hey,
if you think you can eat just two and close slide that back of that sleeve, it
nah.
ain't happening, dog. I'm sitting.
And see, mine was elevated one time just a little bit too, but I knew what it was. It was the that's why I don't eat those no more for everybody that's out there listening too.
Hmm.
Those processed foods that's in the machines.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was eating those one time when I was working,
Uh huh.
and my cholesterol was elevated a little bit. And
Uh
when they
huh.
gave me a list of what things that will cause your cholesterol to go up a little bit, and I saw what it was, right, and I was
Hmm.
like, well, I xed out this, and this. I was like, that ain't it, that ain't it. So I automatically knew what it was.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
once I stopped eating those processed foods, those sandwiches, like the double cheeseburger stuff like that, where you put
yeah,
in the microwave, those
yeah.
egg
Uh
and
huh.
sausage croissant type things in that plastic paper.
Yep.
Once I eliminated that, my stuff went back to normal.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Just got so
Yeah.
much sodium in it, dog. I mean, it ain't good for y'all. I'm just saying. So
Right.
let me ask you this, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen a man with boobs, dog? They
Yeah.
they they call them they call
Man.
them man boobs. So I mean, y'all have heard man boobs before. We
Yeah.
gave y'all male menopause, and now we
Yeah.
talking about man boobs.
Had to touch all bases.
I'm gonna tell you why. This is why it happens. Um, Rising estrogen and estradiol levels, particularly when they outpace testosterone production, can contribute to the development of gynecomastia, commonly known as enlarged breast in
Hey, dog, look
men and
behind you, man. Talk 133. Hey, we got to address it. Hey.
Yo, I ain't laughing at y'all, laughing with you, yo. If you got man boobs, it may not be because you ain't working out. It
Right.
could be because your your levels off. You might need to get the doctor to check it for real. This hormonal imbalance leads to the growth of breast tissue. While
Mm-hmm.
estrogen is often associated with female characteristics, it also plays a role in the male boy, what the heck, dog? Physiologically, and imbalances can lead to changes in breast tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it may not be if you're a slim dude and
Mm-hmm.
you still got man breast.
Right.
Either you gotta elevate. It's two reasons why.
Yeah.
You can either have a elevated level, your balance is off,
Mm-hmm.
or you had them put on. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah. Like you saying,
Yeah,
for a slim guy, because
yeah,
like you can understand like some heavy guys.
yeah.
Sometimes they may have, like you said, and by them being heavy, it could throw their balance off.
It could definitely throw the imbalance off, man, and then it'll cause you to get these man boobs.
Right. And this is like, even though we always worked out back in the day,
Uh huh.
that's why, like I see a lot of guys, like that's why I never really, benched a lot. I
Yeah,
benched some,
yeah,
just to stay toned, but
yeah,
like you see these guys that bench a lot, and then once they get off the weights or they get
yep,
hurt
yep,
or hurt, they can't bench no more like they used to. That's when you'll see it in them guys who. That's why I ain't never,
yep,
bench like that. You do some push ups or something like that, maybe, tone up. But
yeah. All that benching, dog. When you get big like that, I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of bad, man. Because once you stop working out,
or get
you
hurt.
or get hurt, you got it.
Yep.
You got the man boobs, and then sometimes, man, it could cause, as they say, like a loss of mass, muscle mass.
Hmm.
I It may in your arms, but them man boobs,
Right.
they there to stay, dog,
Yeah, they are. They really are. You know what I'm saying? So,
unless you can get something to
hmm,
kind of fix the balance on it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, because we gotta get ready to go, you know what we gotta do.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and run through this prevention and management. How we fix it, men. Regular checkups, annual physical exams, and recommended screenings are critical for early detection and management of health issues. A healthy lifestyle, like you was talking about, a
Yeah.
balanced diet, regular exercise, and avoiding smoking can help reduce the risk of many age-related health problems. I wonder why smoking is so bad and they didn't put drinking in there.
Yeah, I know you're gonna finish up in a minute because I want to add that in too. Like, if the guys is or and girl
Hmm.
females or whatever, they taking
Yep.
meds, like whether it's blood pressure, cholesterol, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like the alcohol, if you drink alcohol, you gotta stay off of it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
cause the alcohol and the medication, it ain't gonna mix. You can skip a day. Some
Hmm.
people might try to skip a day or skip 2 days of medication and drink a day or two or whatever, but it ain't gonna work. It just is what it is when in this point of your life, if that's what if you got
Yeah,
medications,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, but back to the smoking, I don't know, you know,
I
why they
wonder
put
why they
that in
put
there
yeah
versus
versus
drinking.
yeah. I wonder why they ain't just put bogus. I think
Right.
drinking just as bad as smoking.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Last one, dog. Open communication with your doctor. It is important to discuss any concerns or symptoms with a physician for appropriate testing and treatment. If y'all men, let me get closer to the mic, doc.
Go ahead
Me,
and finish it on
I
out.
understand y'all macho. We get it.
Hmm.
But if you macho and cripple, what good that do for anybody? Or you macho and in a casket. I hate to. I mean, I got to give it to you like that so you can get it. You
Shock fact.
macho, yeah, you macho and you in the casket, and you got everybody about to flip your casket over because they crying over you. What good is that,
Hmm.
dude? Take the time off, go to work. I mean, go to the doctor. That I can assure you, the job ain't gonna go nowhere if you take a day off. Go get your eyes checked. Go get your
Hmm.
prostate checked. Stop being stupid talking about ain't nobody gonna violate me. Well, okay, cool. You didn't heard it on man talk. You do what you want to do.
Right.
It's what it is. We're telling you to get the stuff checked out, eat, get a balanced diet,
Hmm.
and exercise, dog. At least 30 minutes of walking or something.
Yep.
Do something. Especially truck drivers, dog. Some of them sit there all day long.
Yeah, seem like after y'all, because I know you drive, but you probably exercise before and after, however you do it. 'Cause I know you used to say you used to do it early in the morning,
Yeah,
and then
I had to cut back on the early morning thing,
I
dog.
know they kind of hurt you at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I would too, dog. But if I drove all day, man, like that, I'll be ready to walk or run or do something. Once I
Yeah.
park the truck, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the traffic you got to deal with.
Well, you sitting down all day. So me, what I normally do, because I went today. Um, I normally we stay like a mile from the gym, so I jog up
Hmm.
mile, workout probably 40, 50 minutes, then jog the mile back. That way I can't duck cardio. Some people like to duck the cardio part of it. I ain't say you got to go out there and be a road warrior, but you got to do some type of cardio. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you, say like for example, you getting big
Hmm.
and you got to do some type of, I would say some type of cardio to kind of, tighten it up. You
Right.
big and sloppy, doc. You just got big on, no definition, no nothing.
Right.
You just,
Well, that's good. Then you run two and back, two and from the gym.
oh yeah, for sure. I got to do that because it actually helps me stay consistent with cardio because I don't like treadmills.
That's
I
what I was
don't
getting
I
ready to
don't like
say.
ellipticals
That's
like
what I was
that.
ready to say. Yeah, that'll keep you off that treadmill.
I'm an outside runner, dog. We from the country, dog. We ran
Oh yeah.
outside. We didn't
Oh
run in
yeah.
the inside.
Nah, we didn't at all.
So I grew up in running on the outside.
Right.
I see some people, man, they get on the treadmill and they just be sweating and elliptical and they be sweating, stuff be sweat falling all off of them. Like, bro, listen,
Mm-hmm.
you can walk. For me, I look at it like this. Okay, you walk 30 minutes for say like you can walk. I guess say if you walk 2 miles and or a mile and a half in 30 minutes, right? I
Mm-hmm.
look at it like this. Well, shoot, let me run mine. I cut it in half and go on and get back to the crib.
Yep.
It's just the way I look at mine.
Yep.
Some people. Now, me and Keisha, we do walk. I'm trying to get up to speed,
Right.
to jog. So, we can go ahead and, sometimes I get out there, dog. I had to catch myself. I run about 4, 5 miles.
That's what I'm saying. See, you at the 3 mile mark.
Yeah, yeah,
See, it gonna take a while before she catch up with you.
yeah, dog. I'm had to, had to. I don't know how I'm had to. We got to work out some. You know what I'm saying? We had to work. Well,
Right.
look, y'all like y'all
Right.
comment, y'all share, y'all subscribe,
That's
and
right.
don't forget every Friday, mbradio.us, Man Talk 133 with Charles and Daryl behind the dog.
Yes, sir.
Uh, military broadcast radio every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, thanks for joining Man Talk 133, and we out.